All right, y'all. We back, man. Y'all already know. So, um, let's react to this video right here. I've reacted to one or two of his videos on my main channel before. He goes by Willie Simmons 082, and he's on TikTok. It's an older man, maybe late 60s. I think he said his age, maybe early 70s. He always talks about real stuff, like, very smart elder. In this particular clip, he always talks about demons that roam the earth. He talks about it all. This particular clip, he talks about, you know the fact that there are so many demons on this earth, and he talks about how food is being prepared in hell. Very interesting perspective. Mostly just talking about it is in the food. Very interesting, y'all. Check this out.
This video is not for children. Now, the other day, I was going through so much, and I said, Lord, I need to talk to you. I said, because it's like I done gave a lot of people your word. And now I'm doubting. I don't see this and I don't see that. But God got ways of doing things. Listen, that's really not the video I came out here to make. I was outside just now and it's pitch black. I tried to make it outside, y'all. I was walking because I said, I got to get this out. Listen, there's so many demons on this earth, y'all. It is so many demons. Now, you know about the migrants and all of these people going to other countries, y'all. I've seen how all of these spirits are being released. We're not familiar with a lot of those spirits. Those spirits are being released. Listen, God also showed me it's in the food. I could not, I'm looking at this food. I'm looking at this drink. And I'm looking at demons. I said, God wanted me to share this with y'all. Listen, I seen a video years ago. This lady, she was talking about God took her down in the marine kingdom, in the underwater kingdom. I want you to hear me now. She said when she was down in the underwater kingdom, she said she seen demons. They was operating this. They was operating. Some was making this. They was making products that's here on earth. Stay with me. She said then she seen the conveyor belt. Like I said, this ain't for children. And it's not going to be hard for me to make because I want you to know. Some of y'all already do. So these demons had a conveyor belt, and they was putting parts on the conveyor belt. As they was putting parts on the conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt was going up, I mean all kind of parts. As the conveyor belt went up, and what came out, chicken, looked like steak, some looked like pork chops. Y'all didn't want to hear this right here, but that's what we're living at right now. When God showed me that food this morning, that drink, and he showed me all those, I said, them demons.
Real quick, y'all saw that, right? And, you know, he may be on TikTok, but you could tell he's the kind of person that he's providing you like real life stories or, things that he really knows about. I mean, we talked about the marine kingdom, the underwater kingdom. We've talked about that multiple times on the main channel and said that the lady was took down there. We've seen, I don't know if you have, but I have. I've seen multiple people say they were took down into the marine kingdom and they saw these things. Now, this is a different version of it, saying that he saw these demons making the things that we have here on earth because the marine kingdom, they influence makeup on women, jewelry, um all kinds of stuff, especially if you are located near really big bodies of water. The marine kingdom has heavy influence on what goes on, in land. They're very manipulative as well. And so He's saying that there was a conveyor belt and they were making, y'all, he said parts. He said they had parts and showed his foot, sending it up through the conveyor belt, and it's coming out looking like chicken and steak and pork.
Listen, no female seeds now in your plants. Want to take all, and we want to put all males. They want. I wish I could get deep in this. I just would like to say this. I'm just so grateful that God kept me humble. He kept me in a state to where I didn't get rich. I mean, I go from day to day, and I'm happy. I'm so glad that I didn't get too engulfed in TikTok, that I was looking for them to pay me this. I get a lot of advertisement, but I don't advertise. I don't do none of that. I don't know how really. And I'm not finna go in. I'm 68 years old. I'm not finna go and start doing that. They'll send me 26 cents, $1.20, and I'm grateful for that. That's good. I was telling this minister, I said, he was like, I'm going to send you. I said, I'm okay. I thank God that he got me where he got me. Listen, if I had too much, no telling where I would be. Or no telling what kind of temptation would have came upon me and I couldn't handle it. God knew exactly what he was doing. Y'all listen, for me to look at and see all of them demons, when God opened my eyes, and I seen two other things yesterday too. I'm like, Lord, it was right here and I couldn't see it. I could not see. I'm looking at it, but I couldn't see it until something happened. And God, my eyes was able to open and see what was in front of me. I looked out and I seen other things, and I'm like, they don't bother me now. They can't touch me now. I see them. I know they ain't got no power with me. It's nothing. Listen, God bless y'all. But this right here, you remember when I told y'all I said, sit down at the table with your family and say your Sunday's dinner? I say Sunday. Sit down and say a prayer with your family. That meant a whole lot. When God gave it to me back then, that was for a purpose, y'all. It don't have to be Sunday. Sit down with your family, even if it's breakfast. Get them together. I would definitely say the grown men that don't want to come, then tell them to get out. The Bible says, if he that has no rules over his own household, how can he take care of anything of God? If you got no rules over your household, how can you take care of anything of God? Listen, I'm so grateful that God brought me and showed me, because I did. Yesterday I questioned. I had some questions, and I was, yes, it's okay. But my God, listen, now that you know that it's in the food, now that you know what's around you, you know what to do about it.
And it's actually crazy to hear a story like that. Somebody said, don't eat chicken, y'all. We should be eating eggs, fruits, vegetables, nuts. Don't eat meat. That's why sometimes when we eat and drink certain things, we have nightmares. Somebody said, my boyfriend has nightmares and restless sleep every time he eats or has anything with pork in it, so he tends to stay away from it. Saying that demons are in the food, or demons are actually showing humans how to make, you know, parts and make it look like steak, hamburgers, chicken. The parts, you know what I'm saying? Elbows make you think a little bit different about putting some elbow grease in it, huh? Or putting your foot in it. Oh, she put her foot in that spaghetti. No, I don't want that. I don't want no spaghetti that got some foot in it. I'm good on that. Maybe that's the reason I haven't been wanting to eat certain foods. That's why praying over everything we have is so important. I understand now the evil is just getting worse. Think about it. Somebody said fasting is key. That's very true. Gotta let your digestive system relax. Drink that 100% ginger. You know what I'm saying? Every day, or at least every other day. But um it definitely praying over because the crazy thing about the food is you die if you don't eat. You have to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is spiritual. People will sit here and not believe that a lot of this, he said he was looking at the drink and he's seeing demons. He's like, this is a demon. This drink is demonic. But think about that though. Y'all know I've talked about it. Y'all know them like them demonic energy drink brands, Monster and that other drink. Um, what's that drink called? It's like a energy drink or something like that. And it's literally like, what is it called? Isn't it like death something or something like that? Like some of these drinks and these brands are literally demonic. They're literally demon spirits. Like you drinking a drink that says death. It's like what? You know what I'm saying? Somebody they saying they having nightmares after eating pork. Of course, the damn pig don't sweat and it eats anything. And then it might not even be pig no more. They starting to do the lab meat and all that other stuff. It might not even, you know, they are proving lab meat. Y'all, somebody said foods that are demonic. The search for this post, yeah, that's crazy because they'll TikTok on your phone will pit it as the search, like as if someone searching it saying that foods are demonic. Somebody else said mine says demonic foods to avoid. That means like the algorithm on TikTok, it recognizes that this is something that people search. So you'll see it when you're watching a video on your phone at the bottom, it'll say like what has been searched about this topic, or it's recommending this in a topic. And somebody saying that there says demonic foods to avoid, which is actually it's crazy. Somebody said Frankenfood. Um, that's true, man. That's why you somebody said, I know Doritos ain't right. That's why you can't, especially the fast foods, y'all. The fast foods. Somebody said I eat beans, rice, plain Greek yogurt with berries and seeds, nuts, and she doesn't want to eat meat anymore. Yeah, because I mean you get a lot of protein from beans as well. You don't always need to eat chicken and beef for protein. You could honestly go, man, like I remember the longest I went without beef was 2 years. And after about a week, it was really easy. I didn't eat a burger. I didn't eat anything with beef for 2 years, y'all. And once you do it, it's really easy. I was still eating chicken and fish, but it was real easy to do it. Like even if you just want to take a break and just eat veggies and rice, and just beans and little stuff like that for 2 weeks, you can because your body's so used to eating chicken, beef, and fish and pork and whatever else you decide to put in your mouth. You trust me, it's actually gonna feel good. Your body gonna be like, damn, cool. We ain't gotta process this damn 20% fat beef because I know everybody don't go get the most lean beef. We ain't gotta process this shit that ain't even chicken. Your body don't even know what it is, but it's used to it and it's processing it, digesting it slow as hell. That's why, a lot of people be bloated. You know what I'm saying? Like you go 2 weeks without no meat. You don't even need the meat. Your body ain't gonna really trip. You're gonna feel better, but you shouldn't be catching headaches and none of that. Your body's so used to it, it'll take a while for it to even flush all that out. And when I stopped eating beef, I ain't have no problems. I ain't have no headaches, no weird feelings or anything like that. Um, but a lot of this food just ain't the same. Somebody said I need to start eating biblically. It's just ain't the same, y'all. A lot of people get nauseous when they eat certain meats. Makes sense, man. It's a lot more demonic than we actually think. It's in the food. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Just wanted to hop on here and share this with y'all. Y'all already know what's going on, man. I'm out.